Fantastic. I am here with Tom Emery today, who is the author of People. Reach Your Full Potential as a Chief HR Officer. And the reason I'm here with him is that Tom, along with several other practical inspiration authors, is shortlisted in this year's Business Book Awards, which is fantastic. So first of all, congratulations, Tom.
Thank you. Yeah, it was surprising, but I'm very pleased.
Not surprising to me. And first of all, I'm going to ask you, as I'm asking everybody, why did you write this book?
Can I be really honest? I mean, I wrote it honestly as I started writing it as a marketing asset, and then I think quite quickly realised as I went through the process that there was something useful here, and there was something useful here that I could have done with when I was in the role of a chief HR officer. So I found the C-suite a very lonely place to be, a very fulfilling place to be, very fulfilling role to be in, but also, just quite lonely. And I found that the book always stopped with me, but I didn't really have anywhere to go to sort of, work out, well, how do I do this? And what's going on here? And how do I approach these relationships? And how do I approach all this governance and things like that I've got to deal with? And so it was really so that I could, I suppose, get my reflections, my insight, having been out of the role for a little while, out to as many people as I possibly could.
And I can sort of double down on that question as well and ask you not just why you wrote the book, but why you wrote it in the way that you did, because it is quite unusual. Do you want to just explain?
Yeah, so it's written as a story, and I suppose I was inspired by a friend and coach of mine called Robin Waite, who actually introduced me to practical inspiration, as you know, Alison. And he'd written a book called Take Your Shot, which was about a golfing pro who goes to or is coaching somebody who basically coaches him back on how to run a business better. And I just thought it was a really nice format to use, where you've got a real character who is going through situations that hopefully the reader can relate to. And, you sort of build a bit of a relationship with that main character. So the main character is called Joanna, and she is a CHRO in a financial services company. She's good at the job, but she's struggling a bit. And so she goes to a coach and works through the model that I developed, the CHRO impact framework. So there's a lot of me, I suppose, in Joanna, but there's also a lot of the other people that I work with regularly. So hopefully it enables people to say, oh yeah, that's what I'm going through, or oh yeah, I can understand why that's difficult, and I can understand why that's a great way to approach it to be more impactful.
And it just makes it so much more readable and enjoyable. It's great, yeah. Why does this matter, Tom? Why is it really important that we get CHROs, CPOs who understand the different elements of your model in this book?
Well, I think there's a few things that go on with HR leaders, and it's not just HR leaders that this is typical to, but I think it's just C-suite leaders more generally. And there are a lot of broader leadership lessons in this book. And that is that we sort of go through our working lives, I think, sometimes quite mindlessly, and we don't necessarily think about the small ways that we can make change to just be so much more successful for ourselves, our team, our organization, and just to be more, just be more comfortable and just happier in the job. HR people get a lot of bad press. Some of that I think is deserved, actually, but a lot of it isn't. And I think we need to be thinking much more as HR professionals about how we operate, so that we really are doing the job that we need to do, because every business is about people. And whether it's something like that's very, very people related, like how you develop talent, or whether it's something that feels very tech related, like implementation of AI, it always has a really human element. And I think that HR leaders and broadly, more broadly C-suite leaders, need to look at, okay, like, how am I behaving? How am I operating at the moment? And then what are the small changes that I can make that's going to make my life easier and simpler? And that's what I suppose I'm all about in the work that I do. And that's what I want the book to be about. I want it to be simple, because I don't think leadership is as difficult as we make it out to be. I think we make it difficult. So it's all about, making it simple, making it easy.
Fantastic. And I've always got to ask as well, Tom, how did you react when you found out that the book had been shortlisted?
Well, I was literally halfway out of the door because I was going to the theatre, and so I was watching the awards, like the shortlisting ceremony on YouTube. So I was a bit like, oh my goodness, yeah, I've got to get out, I've got to get to the theatre, but I'm also like absolutely flabbergasted that it's been shortlisted. Yeah, and I know a few other people that I've sort of built connections with over the time that I've been an author, an official author, who were also shortlisted. So yeah, WhatsApps were going mad, like, oh, congratulations, like, oh wow, congratulations. So yeah, it's a brilliant honour, and as I said, completely unexpected. So yeah, I'm enjoying it.
And you're looking forward to September?
Definitely, yeah. I'm really, really looking forward to to finding out whether it's it gets even further. I doubt it will, but I don't know. I'll see.
We'll enjoy the night, whatever. Brilliant. Well, I mean, congratulations again. It is a great book, and I'm so pleased it's been recognised and shortlisted. And I shall see you at the awards ceremony.
And thank you so much for all your help with it, Alison. It's been invaluable. So.